All right, Weekend Monitor here with just a quick demonstration on the exhibition of red ring symptoms in an RGH console. So this is a console that was sent in by Parker B. I RGH'd it, I think maybe 10 days or a week ago or 2 weeks, something like that. It's not been very long. He got it. It worked great for like a week, he said. And then he was playing, it just shut off. And then he wasn't sure what happened. To be frank, I didn't expect that it was anything to do with the RGH since he said he hadn't flashed the NAND or any of that, but can't take things at face value all the time. So had him ship it back to me. What I did is hooked up the NAND reader just so that I could read and write to and from the NAND just to validate what was written to it currently, and then to be able to later flash the stock NAND. But here's what's happening is typically when the RGH boots, you see a quick little flash like those first 3 or 4 pulses, and then it just goes off and the console essentially insta-booted. Now what you're seeing happening is kind of a weird glitching pattern in just this infinite loop. And because the console is RGH'd, it is not giving you any sort of red ring indication, given the 3 red lights, whatever. So one could reasonably assume that, oh man, something else is up with the console making the RGH side not boot. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the original NAND dump and write it back to the console, and then just demonstrate that this is in fact a red ring issue. All right, so this is what the console does after we go back and flash the original retail NAND, the NAND dump 1.bin. So I did 2 things here. I desoldered the the power wire from the glitch chip. And then, so I've got HDMI to it. And when we boot it, and the way that I configure the LEDs, the red ring still shows, but it's unfortunately, or fortunately, it's just the original color, because the original LEDs were 2-color LEDs. They would be capable of doing red and green, and the replacement LEDs are pink. They're only available in pink. So that's your 3 rod, 3 lower, lower left, upper left, and then lower right red ring, which is definitely an indication of overheating and the need of a reflow, potentially a reball, or maybe even sometimes a new GPU. But so that's proof of that behavior when it's an RGH is in fact indicating to you that the console has a red ring of death, as it's called.